A woman with her eyes closed is a symbol of secrecy. This is quite a strange building, this one. It's quite dull. And it's got these funny sort of circly bits on it. Different again, this one. Kind of very modern looking.
It's funny because they're probably 20s.
Yeah,
or something
1920s.
Yeah.
It's just, they look so modern with plasterwork and that. Like, you know, that bit there just looks modern. It's probably some bloody Aztec design or something, I don't know.
Fucking full colours of garlic.
We've come to a Uzbek restaurant, as in Uzbekistan.
Yeah.
I actually like that picture of the poppy over there. We're having a vodka to finish off, and Peter's got a plain vodka, I've got a vanilla vodka.
It looks a bit more. It's like a large. It's a large glass of vodka, isn't it, that? Is that alright?
I'll slip after that. We've just come out of the restaurant and we saw this building on the very first day, but the sun was really strong and it weren't really in a good position to take a photograph. It's like now it looks really spectacular. Spectacular. That's after having a double vanilla vodka. See how far I can focus in. See, it's night time and I've got it on this. Oops, a daisy, that's going totally the wrong way. Way! As you focus in, you can. I'm using my manual focus. It's pretty good. That's the moon, by the way. I just thought I'd try that and see if it worked.
Where's the one?
Wow.
What's your name? Peter. Peter, you roll out. Ah!
Found my best friend.
Peter's fallen in love.
Fall in love?
Fallen in love.
No! You are falling in love.
What's your name?
Guntis?
Guntis.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Lots of kiss.
He's the best.
Right, we're just having some of the local sparkling wine, which is quite sweet, and get a nice cherry in it. And Janice, we're getting a little bit peppy.
I'm not saying peckish at all.
So she's got this little meagre pudding.
Chestnuts and caramel with ice cream on a. Oh,
Spin it
look
round a
at
bit.
that!
Spin it round a bit so we can. It's glam, isn't it, that?
It's like a flexible chocolate.
Chocolate. There might be a proper leaf in there. Isn't that lovely?
Short place as well.
Right.
We were on our way home and we were just. Oh, don't video me. I don't look nice.
You do. You look lovely.
We were just tempted by the surroundings. As soon as I'm in my Berghaus waistcoat, you know, I just thought I'd be fitted the surroundings.
Yeah, it's a bit of a rough old spot, but it'll have to do.
Nostalgia.
Ooh. A little bit of a blur on there, but I think we'll be alright.
That's still
Yeah, rather nice.
We have now moved out of Riga and we've come to the seaside, and this hut, whatever you want to call it, cabin, is going to be home for the next 2 nights. What do you think of your new house?
Very nice.
Show me inside. Who do you think would live in a house like this? We have a fridge. You can see it's very pleasantly decorated. And we have the beds. And then, like Peter says, it's going to be quite bright because there's no curtains up there. So
But I suppose the sun will be shining from a different direction.
we've brought masks. This is home for 2 days. We're on a campsite and it's £13 a night for both of us. We're now on Jamala Beach, which there are quite a few people around, but it's clouded over and it's a bit thundery. Apparently in that direction, in about 2 to 3 kilometres, is a town, which we're going to need because the campsite restaurant is closed because it's not high season, and we found ourselves now 3 kilometres from life on a beach with no sun. I've forgotten the bloody water, I've left it in the hut, and for lunch we have the delectable 2 tins of tuna fish, 1 apple and some fudge, which we're going to have for lunch.
Without anything to drink.
We've nothing to drink, and everybody around us has got big bottles of beer, so later on we're going to be walking into town through the forest and hopefully making up for it.
Yeah.
And it's not even sunny for sunbathing. It's all going to be...
It's quite warm enough though.
Well, it's warm, but it's all going to be downhill on us, isn't it?
Yeah.
This here is a children's swing. And if you look through there, that's the beach and the sea. You'll be able to tell by clatter that we've actually found somewhere to eat and drink and stop a Peter's head. Quite a little busy spot. You go in there and order your food. And mine's a stuffed chicken with plums and cheese in an orange sauce. Peter's is rissoles, cutlets with ham and cheese, is it?
Yeah. We've got lard. Well, this isn't the large, this is the small beer. It's about 70 pence.
The whole lot, including the pineapple juice, was £7.30. I just cut it in half and it looks really nice.
Looks good,
Cheese
doesn't it?
and
That?
prunes.
Lovely. It's good, doesn't it?
It's going to be hot, I'll add to anything. It's sweet as well. It's an orange juice.
Good one, that,
It's
isn't it?
very tender here, you know.
Yeah. Just to show how calm the water is.
Don't judge a book by its cover because calm does not mean not full of shit.
Yeah. Apparently it's full of sewage and things, and everyone says don't swim in it, but people do.
The authority says don't swim in it.
Mm.
People swim in it.
That's it. It's just like, it's a nice spot. But like, there's a lot of kids there swimming in it. Plenty of black-headed gulls and things. And there's, I think that's Riga down there, right in far distance. But, I don't think we'll be going in it.
The day at the beach hasn't quite worked out because it's not sunny enough. So we've just caught a little bus 40 pence worth down the road to this resort, Majore. It's got a really long precinct. It's lined with jewellers and clothes shops and cafes, casino. It's also a health spa, so there's massages and stone treatments, mud treatments, you name it. You've got quite a lot of these kids dressed up like that. Must be doing some dancing or something later. We've just seen what has got to be the worst arse. It's like I'm going to take a photo of it and put it on bloody fridge door. God, where's she gone? As if you'd better miss her. Oh, I've lost her. Anyway, we're in Jamala on the beach. We've just been for a large coffee. Peter had some pancakes and smoked chicken with cranberries, and I had cheese pancakes with sour cream. It's not really warm enough for sunbathing, even though all these people are. It's not hot. Hiya. It's not hot, but it's... I've got a sleeveless top on. Busy spot. Sunday afternoon now, it's about 3 o'clock. We've just come back into the town and we've been shopping, and Peter's going to show you what we've bought.
First purchase.
First purchase.
Perfect for this weather. Russian hat with flaps.
Why have you bought it?
Winter hat. It's been your winter hat. That woman's in hysterical.
Right, Peter, just take the camera off me and show them what else we've bought.
This is the other hat we bought. Turn your head to the side. Raving Pixie hat for Roger.
And why have we bought this?
For Roger. As a present for him.
And I also am modelling the new style belt.
Yeah. A Latvian belt with a little wallet attached. And we've paid 30 for the lot. So
that's £30, not 30 pence.
Yeah.
That made me go dizzy just standing up.
So there we go. We're just looking out of our little hut now, and it's getting very windy and there's stuff blowing about like hell. Trees are going like nobody's business.
Right, bit of a sandstorm, isn't there?
Yeah.
Look at top of that. If you look at top of that tree there, Peter.
It's quite difficult to
Other
get.
way. This tree. You've got
Right.
like it's just quietened down for a second.
Let's get a stand that.
The thing is, we're stopping in tonight because the nearest restaurant's like a
Something
40-minute walk away.
God. Yeah, I think it is like sand, isn't it?
Yeah.
Weird. We weren't expecting a sandstorm, were we?
It's been thundering.
After. Chucking it down. Oh, my arm's getting wet now. Right, I've got to shut it.
Alright. I didn't start filming until after you'd started talking, but that's basically the evening. What is it, about 8 o'clock at night?
I don't know. It's howling.
You can't see for reflection at light, but it's quite wet out there at the moment. Oh, you can see it on that
Yeah,
path.
I'll open it again
Blowing
for a
across. No,
second.
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. No. We've got the general picture. We're now going to talk you through tonight's picnic. If you can hear me. If you can hear me over the rain. So this is a bottle of beer. This is 2 litres of beer that cost us £1. Yeah? 7%. We also have a bottle of what their equivalent of champagne is, and we got Brut, and that is £2. Yeah? And then we've got this cheese here. It comes in that box there that Peter just put sideways. And we think it's a caraway cheese, and it's this funny sausage shaped thing. Looks very interesting. And we've got some black bread, which you can eat up to 2 weeks old. And that's also got caraway seeds in it.
very
The only thing is we don't have any champagne glasses or beer glasses, so we're going to have to use our coffee cups.
These dirty coffee cups.
Well, I'm not going to wash them. Just put them out in rain. We've had the cheese with caraway that turned out to be cheese with cumin, and now we're on to dessert. Do you want to show us dessert, Peter? What I've just found in the bottom of my rucksack.
Let me pick it up. Oh, there you go.
What is it?
It's
Wait.
Parma violets.
Look, wait a minute, I'm going to zoom in. You see that Parma violets, yeah?
I don't know whether you can do this. When I turn it round like that, can you see that right in there? That's
Sell by... Oh, it just adjusted itself. Sell by the 14th of March 05 or something, it says.
And what year is this?
It's May 2007.
2 years, 3 months after date.
Right, when we went to Paris and we went to the Hotel de Crillon for our £33 cocktails, I had a Bollinger champagne with violet syrup, and I just remembered I've got a packet of Parma violets in the bottom of my rucksack, so we're gonna have Parma violets.
Oh, look at it.
I bet it fizzes.
It makes it
Yeah, of course it'll
I
fizz.
love
It's a
it.
Parma violet. Look at it. Woo!
Explosion.
Bloody hellfire, look at that. It's like a refresher.
Oof.
That'd be classy, us too.
Parma violets and champagne.
There's a new signal on the screen, I don't understand. It's a square of sunshine.
Yeah.
We're actually leaving Camping Nemo now, but I didn't really show it you before. It's all quietened down after like last night's storm. And that at the bottom there is like a water park. But it's not open because it's something like the 28th of May today. And the season doesn't start till 1st of June. This here is a massive restaurant. It's a 2-tiered restaurant inside. It seats 1,200 people, and again it was shut, which is why first night we had to walk, what were it, about 2 miles to Placedown Road to get that food. And last night we had this little picnicking room because it was piddling down. We've just come for a train. We've got the bus back from the beach. I found the train tickets. Just come into train station cafe for breakfast, so I got a couple of coffees and we've got Peter a little salami sandwich and we've got a couple of little cakes. I think it was £2. It's rather warm now, isn't it, Peter? Peter's sweating and we're not on the beach now.
It's air con in here, so we'll be alright. It'll warm up bus.
Yeah.
Right, we've arrived in Segulda and we've decided to come into the bistro in the supermarket for something to eat.
Because it was near his place and boiling, aren't we?
Yeah, it's really warm today. So, here we have. It may look like a pudding, but it's not.
Nice. It's cucumber and beetroot soup.
And then we have 2 different puddings, right lots of stuff. Some bread and a couple of drinks. The grand total was
£3.67.
good stuff, that, isn't it?
We've arrived at our guest house now. It's about, I don't know, 5-10 minutes walk from town centre. It's £26 a night for both of us. It's very clean, it's got a lovely garden. It's got a all singing, all dancing bathroom. Not like one we had to share in Riga. It's very warm. We're just going to get stripped off now and go to play out.
Right. This is our new B&B. A bit of a garden on it. Some little places to sit and sunbathe and have your brekkies. Oh, there's a little, I don't know, a little thing over there, isn't there? Like a terrace thing. Very nice. Little vines hanging down here. That's building. Yeah. Janice is laughing because she's been asking questions from lots of people today, and
I'm not getting many answers, am I?
I've just informed her that this is not the place to get a definitive answer to any question.
I'm trying to find out what time this cable car's open in the morning, because we have to be down at this canoeing place for 10 o'clock in the morning, and he's kind of going...
If it is open, it is open.
Out 10 o'clock. Oh God. I can see us running down this bloody hill at 5 to 10 tomorrow.
Quite possibly, yeah. Right.
So this is Segulda.
Yeah, we're going up the cable car to save us walking up this big hill. This thing down here, this is like a cable, not a cable car, a toboggan run. You slot like a little toboggan onto the sides of it.
We might do that if we can't want a real one.
Well, we could do, couldn't we? And it whizzes down through the woods. It looks quite steep. We saw a lad coming down, but we were like creeping down, weren't they?
You can see, tell how busy it is. Have you seen all these tourists?
Oh, I know, it's packed, isn't it?
Me and Peter do have a habit of going everywhere out of season, which we like, and we don't have to do with the idiots.
Oh, is there somebody coming?
Oh, yeah. I think you pay £2 for an hour, and you do it as many times as you want in an hour.
That'll be alright, won't it?
Oh, that was an adult. I thought it was just a kiddie thing.
No, I don't think so. You can go, anyone you want can go on it, I think. It actually weaves about a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, look. Got a bit of a turn there.
Yeah, it goes through woods there, and it chops in and out of it down here.
Well, that's better than nothing, isn't it?
It's quite steep, isn't it? Yeah, we might have to have a little dabble at that, might we?
Where am I going? This is this is our beer. We've just found what we call a proper bar. Oh, it's a bit bright over there. It's the first sort of proper bar we've seen with local people in it. All the ones in Riga are kind of upmarket, sophisticated, trendy places, aren't they? So we just came in. It's about 5:45 now, and we just needed a drink. I were after a cappuccino in a cafe with pine chairs, but Peter dragged me in here and forced me to have a pint of dark beer. I don't know why.
That's Janice stood where the one man sort of sledging people set off. There's two little handles stuck out behind her. That down there is where bobsleighs, where you always see them sort of running out. That blue thing at tops, like traffic lights. And that's a lower start off for like one man sledge. And then it goes off down there, and they all sort of join into the same thing then. Yeah, that's first big turn. And you go off down here, round there, right big bank turn, off down there, other way, and then it all disappears into woods, and you end up coming out right down there by a river 1.5 kilometres later.
Oh, over at 1.5 kilometres?
Yeah, yeah.
Just behind that tree there is a church spire, and that is where we're living. We walked from there across the railway bridge, which is in the centre. We walked right up there to there's a church spire, I think, there. We walked to that church there, and then we walked right down to the river there, again in the centre. From the river we went up that little cable car to the top of that hill up there, which is now in the centre. Then we walked right back down to Main Street, and then on here.
I'm going to say, if you look behind us as well, it shows how much forest there is round here. You're right up to the horizon. It's just like thick forest everywhere, isn't it?
Yeah.
This gives you an idea of how high up the bobsleigh run starts are. That's the one that we've just been on up there. This is the full bobsleigh one, and that's down the slope, but they're up on the stilts like this, and then they go off down the hill, and you end up coming out round that bend there, up there, doing it like a right turn round there, and then back across. So you've got a fair old drop.
That's a mosquito bite on Peter's leg, and that's another, and that's another. Don't look right good from this.
I've got one on my ankle there. That's not, don't look that bad, but it's just where my shoe rubs. I'll show you Janice's.
Right.
That one there's one of Janice's. You can't. Got another one somewhere. Oh, it's just below.
There.
Oh, missed it. Yeah, you can't see that one that much. Then she's got alright, couple of big. You can't.
There.
Yeah, they don't look as bad now.
They look worse out in sunshine, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Redder.
They were bright red earlier on.
Yeah.
They've been savaging us, haven't they?
Yeah.
Naughty things. Well,
Oh, I'm just going to rest now, right, tired.
we're exhausted, aren't we?
I can't be bothered having a shower, can't be bothered, nothing. Don't like washing.
Yeah, we're going to watch a bit of Latvian television. They're on about counterfeiting vodka and
Just come upon a small sort of market selling vegetables and fruit and things. This lady over there, she's still using an abacus. Well, there's quite a few of them. She stood right in bloody front of it, honestly. She's got an abacus there, just to her elbow. And they've still got all old-fashioned weighing scales. And like they have all butchers' shops are in this funny hut place. It's like a it's like butchers in there. As you go down the corridor, I mean, Peter says it looks like a bit of a prison, but you've got all these little shops inside. Like, and there's like a butcher's shop. Just like you wouldn't have any idea it were here. Don't look like a shopping arcade, does it? Oh, bloody sausages. They love the sausages. Again, all these buildings, these around edges, the shoe shops and clothes shops. Like this one with all this wood here for winter. Peter's just saying he doesn't know what that says up there. No English. And that's the only one that's got some shoes outside to give you a clue that it's a shoe shop. And half at the time these places look closed because the doors are closed and the lights aren't on, but then you go in and they're open. This is what I was trying to show you in bedroom last night, Peter's bites on his leg. I don't think they came up very well last night. And his shoulder. I tell him to stand still, but he doesn't. He's a naughty boy.
Right, my turn. See if I can spot yours. Right, and see two big nosh marks there, and then down here as well. A couple on her arms, one on her elbow. Oh, big and brown.
Oh, and I nearly broke my arm the other day, didn't I?
Yeah, you
Going
nearly
into,
did.
going into the shower block and light run outside, so I went like that to put light on and the door swung back on the elbow. I've got a right bump there.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can tell it's a bump, but it is.
Yeah, you can.
And the bruise is just starting to come out there.
Yeah. I thought she'd broken her arm when she was leaping about.
I were upset with myself.
Mortified, weren't you?
Absolutely mortified, yes. Oh,
Warm, isn't it?
yeah. We're in the cable car going across the Gauja Valley, if that's how you pronounce it for all these people in here. Goes up to a ruined castle and some caves. This is the river that will be canoeing down tomorrow. Bridge down there. Another big castle up there as well. I think there's 3 or 4 castles in this area. Like I say, we're up for a big canoeing trip on here tomorrow. That's your 3rd castle, Segulda Castle. Hi. He obviously wants his picture taken. That is the bobsleigh run. You can see it's quite a spread out place. So we walked there yesterday from, like I showed you yesterday.